Welcome back to the show. Kwa wenye wanaamka saa hizi manzi, mmepitwa na a lot. This is the morning extra entertainment segment hosted by your boy Abu Kali the Cassava boy. Also, don't forget to follow us on all our social media streets. That is on YouTube at GBS TV Kenya. That is on Instagram at GBS TV. That is on Facebook at GBS TV, and that is also on Twitter at Kenya GBS. So Buddha, uko fiti? I love your look, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, unakaa fresh kaka.
Asante sana, nashukuru.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself. The person seeing you for the first time maybe today.
All right, my name is Mr. Rydah. That's mostly I say hashtag Rydah the Raw Maker. There's a reason for that, why I say the Raw Maker. Basically, I'm an artist, I'm a music producer, I'm a video director. In fact, that's my work when it comes to production and everything. And I'm also a model trainer and a businessman. Awesome. Maybe talking a little bit about your music. When did you start doing music? Whoa.
Professionally.
Professionally, I started music back in 2002. 2002, featured in the second compilation of Ogopa DJs. That is my first hit song, Utia Modo.
So tell us a little bit about your experience. Ukianza mziki, ulikuwa na inspiration gani? Na before doing it professionally, your time ukiwa inspired, what inspired you to do music? Nini ilikupush sana ukasema wallahi lazima nikuwe msanii?
All right. Basically, I wanted to do something with my life. I was in that position whereby I wanted to discover what I can do in life. And I remember I was in a concert and I was just viewing things and I was like, I need to do something with my life. Then I was like, by the way, why don't I do what I'm seeing, you know? And pop, as in nikasema, this is what I want, and I'm gonna go die hard for it.
I see.
But
back then, but the Ogopa DJ was a really huge name.
Yeah, it was a huge name.
So ukianza mziki na you working with them, how was the experience? Pia, what inspired you to really work with the Ogopas?
All right. First, I can say I used to admire what they used to do when it comes to sound and everything. Because most of the time you go to an event and there was this one time and I was performing a track and Isa kaingiaga. You know the way you just club in our shaker, everybody just go to the ground and you're like, Kwani, what happened? What's happening? So I was like, hey, this I need to work with this producer.
I see. So maybe ukianza mziki, nani ulikuwa unaangalia sana? Who inspired you mostly when you started doing music?
All right, I would say Biniman, Sean Paul. Those were my people, and they're still my people.
So they are the ones who inspired the type of genre of
music. The type of genre and the type of hype I would want to bring in the industry.
I see. So maybe what are some of the things you learned back then when you were studying music that you know right now and you never knew when you officially started doing music?
Okay, first thing, I didn't know music is a business. I thought it was just something you do it for fun. And I would say sometime, I remember there was one time somebody came to buy the Ogopa CD because I had a shop somewhere. And he was like, hey, I love this jam. I had it in South Africa. It's a big hit. Then I came via Uganda. It's a big hit. And, I was looking at him and I told him, that's my song. I was like, this guy cannot be a shopkeeper. So I realized music is business. And sometimes if you don't take it seriously, it can leave you. You get? Let me just say, generally in showbiz, if you don't take what you're doing as a business and take it seriously, your art inaweza kuacha ubaki tu pale chini but art yako iko juu. I
see. So maybe your time when you learn music is business. What are some of the things you did to ensure you're up to standards and you're keeping your pocket checked up?
All right, that's a good question. First of all, I didn't want to knock in anybody's door when it comes to like production and everything. So I had to learn the production. I had to learn everything that entails to bring out a good production. So I remember I did my first production, that is Chapa Ilale, back in 2007. And it worked really well. Nilikafunga as a producer, as an artist. So that's when I realized, kumbe unaweza kafunga,
I see. So your experience, you being a music producer and you also being an artist, how did you manage to handle that?
I would say it's passion. When you have passion, you can manage anything. Yeah.
I see. About modeling, you also do modeling?
Yeah, I also do modeling.
You're a model trainer?
Yeah, I'm a model trainer.
Tell us
Basically,
about that.
I'm the trainer of the current Miss World Kenya, the current Miss Universe, Mr. Nigeria. So most of the time, I don't only work with local models, because if you look even in France, New York, most of the high fashion models from Kenya, those are my trainees.
I see.
Yeah.
So when did you specifically start doing modeling? Now like, yo, aside from music, I can also, aside from music production, I can also train models.
All right. First of all, I was an inspired model, and it wasn't easy then. Especially most of the time, I would get chances just because I'm an artist, but not because I'm a model. Then I realized I can come in between, because how many people out there who want to be something but they don't get opportunity because of where they come from or because of their situation? Then I said the AfterMath modeling agency will be the aftermath, the outcome of the new generation. So I said I will do it for others instead of just doing it for me. So let me give the skills to other people and let them shine out there.
I see. So when you ulianza kufanya modeling, what really inspired you back then?
Let me just say the urge to bring change in the industry.
I see.
And to break the cartel, because there was cartel. And as you can see nowadays, there's no cartel, you know. So I would say the urge of breaking and bringing more people to it, because I said if I bring 1,000 people in the industry, I can see the change that I need. If I make 1,000 aftermath, that means there will be that change that I want.
I see. So currently you are doing model training. You are also doing you are also a musician. So how do you also manage to cope up with the two?
All right. It's very simple. If you are doing anything in life, what you do, you need to set a timetable. As long as you're doing something you love, nikakuwa employed mahali, you just have to wake up at this time, and at the same time uko na hustle yako. So it's just managing your time and knowing this time I'll do this, from this time I'll do this. So it's easy. It's just managing your time and planning yourself well. I see. So between the two, modeling and also being a music producer, being also a musician. What is your main career maybe? I would say my main career is to bring others, because I feel it's always a satisfaction within when I see somebody else shine. You get? And I know that is my product. That makes me feel like anything that I'm doing is for a purpose. I see. So tell us a little bit about your first track, the first track you did. What inspired you to write that track? Okay, my first track, Hutia Modo. I was not inspired by anything, but I was looking for a slogan. You know, the way you just go mtaani and you look for what are people saying, like, you know. So at that point was Hutia Modo. It's the same thing I did with Chapailale. I remember I was in the back street, then somebody say, "Hey, Chapailale." Alafu another day msi akasema, "Hey, maze chapa paka idoze." And I was like, this is a good idea. You know those things that people say is what you make. You make music. Make good music with it, and people can relate.
Because most of the times, music is creativity.
Of course.
You may have the talent, but with no creativity right now, with no style, it's a little bit so very much difficult.
Most definitely.
To get in the industry. So far. You coming from the old age, from the old days, when music was good music, when music was the taste of music. Na saa hii venye vitu zinaendelea tu kwa industry. Nini wewe umenotice zina change, and has the change really affected you?
What I can say, the change is normal, because it's something that I've seen from the time that we nikipiga story ndaka mzee. But from music time, you get from the way we used to embrace the traditional kind of music. Akina Kalenjin sisters, akina Masi I can't remember the name. From time of Bagea until Nameless and everybody. So at least it have been changing. And every time there's a new generation that comes with a different trend. So what I say, if people like Sean Paul were way back then, like even people like Biniman, people who have been in the industry for almost 40 years and they're still trending. So I can say there's nothing have changed. The only thing you have to learn is diversity, learning to cope with time, learning to go with what is trending, learning to fit into what is now. You get? And you always have to understand, people change. Sometimes the quality might go down in terms of content, but you just have to go with time.
True.
But as you go with time, you have to maintain your originality.
I see. So I meant to understand that you have a recent track, although it's not yet released.
Yes. In fact, it's a remix of Chapailale, plus it's a combination of whatever that is trending right now. The topic Tuatua.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Tuatua was just an inspired song. I wanted to bring in the new vibe, but at the same time, I wanted to maintain my originality. So I had to do some singing parts, some dancehall, some rapping. You know, it wasn't easy, but it's a nice track. When it's out, man, it's a dope track. I love it.
I see. Maybe I have a humble request before it's exclusively released on all social media platforms. Can you kindly do us a small freestyle on the track?
Girl, umenifanya junkie, addicted to you like a bad thing. Leo ni leo mama, tutapati. Wanafiki, mimi daddy, mini ule mnati. Ile vidati. You know, sometimes if you're doing nowadays, you have to sense.
I can feel the vibe. You have still umechukua bado ile originality yako bado.
Yeah, of course.
It's a new vibe, it's a new taste, but I can feel it too.
Most
so
definitely.
Maybe co-industry, should we expect more projects coming, maybe collabos?
Yeah, most definitely, because I can say, like, this is the beginning of a new Rydah. This is the beginning of a new AfterMath, because whatever I started 18 years ago, I feel I'm starting it all over again with a new vibe, with a new motivation. So I say this is just the beginning of a new dawn, you know? So more things coming, collabos, international, East Africa, more big things incoming.
I see.
It's just the beginning of a new...
Awesome. So maybe the music industry, to that person who's really starting the music right now, what would you tell that person?
All right, that's a good question. All right, if you're back home and you want to be something, let me not just say only an artist, but if you want to be something, first thing is believing in yourself, because there will always be naysayers, and people will tell you negative things. People will try to divert you to what you're not. But as long as you have confidence and you know what you want, what you need to do is just to get focused and set goals. Set standard goals like 5 years to come, 3 years to come, 1 year to come, 1 week to come. You know, just set goals and focus on them. Because if you don't have goals, if you don't have plans, you'll not be able to execute what you want. And it's not going to be easy. It have never been easy for anybody. But as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you have that focus and you know what you want, that's all.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so powerful, man.
Yeah, man.
I see. So, kadisema ndio aka.
Ndio.
It's just some few. I guess it's 2 weeks to the new year, man.
Yeah, man.
So maybe plans a new year na mziki. Umetupangia nini?
I'm planning to release new tracks, like new tracks and big things coming. Also, I'm planning to do movies. So, like, in fact, the next track will be like a soundtrack of a movie that I did way back.
Oh.
But there are more movies coming. So, of course, there will be movies, and as well, the soundtracks will be done by me. Yes.
I see.
Yes, man.
Maybe for all your fans out there, where can people get you on social media?
Okay, that is good. On social media, Instagram, that is Nairobi Next Top Model. On Facebook, that is Rydah Aftermath, or the Aftermath Modeling Agency. On Twitter, it's Rydah Aftermath of African Aftermath Media.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
So the floor is all yours.
All right.
I want you to mash up hii hapo na ngoma ya mwisho tukimalizianga show. Let me join you, acha leo nikuwe dancer wako.